Hey everyone, Dr. Hanisha here, and for today's Medical Monday, I'm going to be talking about meditation. Now, before I lose you because you think you have too many thoughts for meditation, hear me out. Saying that you have too many thoughts for meditation is like saying you're too dirty to take a shower or bath. So think that one through. Another excuse I hear quite often is that I just don't have time to meditate. I went to the Summit of Greatness last weekend, and Kyle Cease said there, I don't have time not to meditate. So that's also something to think about, and I'll go into how that actually makes sense in a little bit. But before I really get into it, I want to mention that my podcast has officially been released. It's on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts now. So definitely go check that out if you already haven't. And then next week's episode is going to be with Dr. Griffin McMath. She's the ambassador for the Institute of Natural Medicine, and we talk all things naturopathic medicine. We talk about what it really is, the rigorous training that we have to go through as naturopathic doctors, what it takes to accredit a naturopathic medical school, and then we even go into some legislation and the scope of practice of naturopathic doctors. So if you're interested in what we do and how we got to where we are, definitely look out for that episode. And like I said, that's coming out next week. All right, let's dive right into it. Meditation. So I personally try to do at least 1 to 5 minutes of meditation daily. However, recently I've been working on enhancing my meditation practice, and it's amazing because now what Kyle Cease was saying about not having time not to do meditation, it makes so much more sense to me. I'm like, as soon as I do the meditation, all of a sudden I have so much time. I have so much time in the world. I can take all of my millions of things to do on my to-do list and really streamline them to what I really need to do, what's actually most important. And then all of a sudden, I'm so much more productive. This is why I absolutely love meditation. But there are so many other benefits to it. And one of my favorite nerding out sort of things about meditation is that it can physically alter your brain. So research has found that it physically alters our brain in numerous ways, but today I'm just going to talk about 3 of the ways that it can physically alter your brain. So the first way is that it actually increases your cortical thickness of your hippocampus. This is your hippocampus is associated with memory, learning, and your emotions. So for kids dealing with ADHD or just difficulty memorizing things or focusing, this is obviously a huge part of that because we're enhancing that part of our brain. Okay, the next thing that it can do, it actually enhances or increases the size of the posterior cingulate. So this part of our brain is associated with our wandering thoughts and self-awareness. I really like the way that my meditation teacher this morning, he put it. His name is Aaron King. I love that guy. And the way he put it was that with meditation, we're able to enhance our practice of, it's like a phone call. This is what he said. I feel like I'm not saying it as well as he did, but he's like, it's like a phone call from your subconscious to our emotional thoughts. Anytime we're experiencing our human emotions, we get that phone call and we know how to really be in the present moment then, instead of fully just reacting to a situation. We can really process that, whatever is happening, instead of reacting immediately. Okay, and the third, and definitely not the last or the least of the things, is it decreases the size of our amygdala. So our amygdala is associated with detecting fear and it's associated with our sympathetic nervous system or our fight or flight mode. And so when we're chronically stressed, this amygdala just keeps getting larger and larger. And with meditation, we can actually shrink the size of the amygdala, and that is how it can impact our ability to relieve stress and manage our stress in a much better, healthier way. Okay, so like I said, there are a million other benefits of meditation, but these are just some of the 3 ways. In my episode for next week, I'm actually going to be talking about practical ways of incorporating meditation into your life and what are some beginner ways to do that. So I'll walk you through some of those things. So definitely look into or tune into that next episode. But for now, that's all I got for you today. And I'm wishing you all great health or Mahan health and happiness, and I'll see you next time.